It's time for another Tuesday tip. We're going to talk about playing at speed. This is going to be a question that most people, if they haven't asked themselves already, will soon ask themselves. How is it that the next person that you've noticed is able to play at a speed higher than yours? Everyone wants there to be some trick that they don't know about. Some bit of information that as soon as they know it, then they'll be able to unlock that door that everyone else that they're watching will be able to do. This is not the case, but there is an answer. However, it's going to be pretty unsatisfying once you know it. The key to playing at any speed is thinking fast. You can only play as fast as you can think. If you remember when you first started, what you were able to do was to play as fast as you could think about doing all the movements. So, think about it, you might have started with a few notes. Let's say that you were only doing your right hand at first, and all you were able to do was think about each movement. As one goes down, the next finger comes up, and then repeat the next finger and the next one. And that is as fast as you could go. As time has gone on, you've been able to do all of those movements faster purely because you can think faster. Nothing has actually changed in the movements that you're doing. This is very similar to learning to walk. When you watch a child walk for the first time, they're actually doing the same movements. But it's a lot of work and a lot of thoughts that they have to put in sequence, one after the next, in order to make the step. Imagine the child asking you, how are you able to walk so fast? This is really challenging. And all you're going to say to them is, just keep walking. Really, all you need to do is just keep playing, and you'll get faster at making those thoughts one after the next. And that is how you're actually going to get faster. Everyone wants to think that there's just an exercise that they can go lock themselves in their room and do until they achieve whatever particular speed. And I'm not going to say that it wouldn't work, but it's not the exercise that's making you fast. You're just playing, and you just keep playing, and you will be able to do the same things at higher speed. Take it when you were using your left hand. At first, you're making large movements because you're trying to exaggerate each thing that you're doing. And as you get better, you're actually just doing the same movements, but you're faster at thinking about each one, so executing them becomes more efficient. Now, this doesn't mean that you can just sit by yourself and practice thinking fast. However, when you realise where your speed limit might be, which is probably going to be along the lines of dividing a beat, then you will be able to get through this much simpler than you might have before without knowing this. When you're listening to any piece of music, how well can you divide this in your mind? Whether you're dividing it into quavers, semi-quavers, triplets, anything that you need to. This is how you're actually going to be able to get faster, because you're going to be able to think faster. That is the key to speed. If there's anything else that you'd like to know about guitar or music in general, just let me know.